Very good morning, children. So, in previous class we discussed about the vitamins. Vitamins means what are the vitamins are there and which food items they have lot of vitamins and what are the deficiency symptoms, like that we have discussed. Very fastly we have discussed. Okay. So now we will discuss about the parasitic nutrition in one plant. Generally one plant will be there. So the plant have parasitic nature. So that is parasitic plant. Another name is parasite plant. Parasitic nutrition. Parasitic nutrition. So the parasitic nutrition, if you see Cuscuta, parasitic nutrition will be there na? So the parasitic nutrition will see. What's the meaning of parasitic nutrition? The plant, generally not plant, animal which will depend on the plants or animals, that is called parasite. We are the parasites. Really, we are the parasite. We will depend on food for animals and plants. We will eat chicken. We will get from the hen. We will see mutton, goat and sheep, eggs from the hen. Okay. So like we will depend on the others. We are parasites. One plant, actual plant will not depend on any other. They will be independent. But plants are. Some of the plants will be, won't prepare their food, they will depend on another plant. That's why it is called a parasitic nutrition, that is Cuscuta or Doda. How it will be there? A thread-like. The plant looks like a thread-like. There is no roots and leaves. They will be depend on the another plant. So they will be rotate around the another plant. So there is a finger-like projections will be entered into the plant. A finger-like projections which will be entered into the another plant. It is the host plant. They will be rotate around the plant. A finger-like projections which will enter into the host plant stem, big stem. It is a thread-like tender stem. These are called Hastoria. This is called Hastoria. Hastoria is a finger-like that will enter into the stem of the host plant. If you stem of the host plant contains what? The stem of the host plant contains, if you see the stem of the host plant contains xylem and phloem. There is inside, if you see, xylem and phloem will be there. Up to the xylem and phloem, this Hastoria will be entered. What it will take the Hastoria? Hastoria will take the food and water. Hastoria will take food and water. Hastoria will take food and water from the host plant. Listen, Cuscuta and Doda, a thread-like structure. Okay, they don't have leaves, they don't have roots, they don't have branches. Single structure, it will be rotate around to the plant body, big plants. So while the rotating, the finger-like projections will enter into the host plant. They will take the food and water. Generally, the Cuscuta Doda won't prepare food and they won't take, even roots also will not be present. They won't take food from they won't take water from the soil. They won't take the carbon dioxide. They won't do the photosynthesis. They will depend on the food for another plant. That's why it is called parasitic plant or parasitic plant. It is actually plant. How the new plants will produce without roots? Generally, they have flowers will be there. These Cuscuta and Doda, they have flowers. It will produce flowers. It produce flowers. Even it will produce fruits also. These fruits contains what? Seeds will be there. Those seeds will fall on those seeds will be fall on the ground. These seeds will be fall on the ground. These seeds will be fall on the ground. So these seeds will be fall on the ground. So these seeds will be fall on the ground. What happens? These seeds will be again it will be germinated. The seeds will be again germinated. The seeds will be germinated. Again another plant will be there here. Another host plant will be there. Na? Another host plant side by another host plant will be there. If you see again side by one another host plant will be there. Side by another host plant will be there. So these host plant again. So they will what happens? This plant germinates. Again what happens? This and they will be attached to the host plant. While growing, now when the seeds are germinated, they have small leaves. They will do photosynthesis. While growing, they will attach to the host plant. Again, they will produce a finger-like projections into the host plant. This is the host plant. Okay, this one is the host plant. Okay. Okay, what happens? A finger-like projections will take what? They take food and water. Again, these roots will be disappeared. The roots will be disappeared. Now there is no connection to the soil. Only stem portion will be there. They will be Astoria. They will take food and live. Again, what happens? Flowers will be formed and seeds will be formed. Again here also what happens? Here also there is a formation of a stem-like portion will be there. Again what happens? There is a root-like structures will be there. So these root-like structures will be entered into the finger-like portions. Root-like or finger-like portions will enter into the host plant and they will take food and water. Again it will be disappeared. What happens? The root will be disappeared. Again root will be disappeared. So this is the life cycle of this Cuscuta cloder plant. This is the actual mechanism of it. We will see about the history. It is a morning glory family. It belongs to morning glory family. It is a parasitic plant and the genus contains about 170 plants are there. In the Cuscuta, how many? 170 types are there. 170 types, different types. In that, only one plant. It will distribute throughout the tropical and temperate regions of the world. But the total plant contains no chlorophyll. Cuscuta reflexa. Cuscuta reflexa have very less amount of chlorophyll. Cuscuta reflexa found very little amount of chlorophyll. Instead absorb the food through the Astoria. And their root-like structures are parasitic tissues, the host of the plant, and kill it. The slender and string-like stem of the dodder may be yellow. Stem which color? Yellow, orange, pink or brown. 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 They are yellow, orange, pink or brown. They are yellow, orange, pink or brown. Okay. They are yellow, orange, pink or brown. The leaves are reduced to minute scales. The leaves, how it will be there? They are minute scales. They are minute scales. They are scales. They are minute. They are very minute scales. Leaves are turned into. They are very minute scales. They are turned into very minute scales. The dodder seed germinates, formation of anchoring roots, and then sits up the slender stem through the grows in spiral fashion until it reaches a host plant. Until it reaches a host plant, they will go. Then it winds around the stem of the host plant, forms Astoria, which penetrate through it. Water is drawn through the Astoria, forming host plant xylem. Nutrients are drawn from the phloem. xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem, water and food they will take. Okay. The roots are away from the contact has been made with the host stem. As the odor grows, the sends out the new Astoria parasitic roots. The Astoria is nothing but it is called a parasitic roots. It is called parasitic. These are called parasitic roots. Listen. Parasitic roots. Okay. That is parasitic plant. Parasitic roots. Okay. And it sends up the new Astoria and establishes finally in the host plant. After going a few spiral around the host shore, the donor finds its way to another and it's continued to training branches until to resemble the find. The densely tangled web of the stem involved in the host plant. Identify plants in your surroundings which are parasitic in other plants. Okay. So you have to array, just see which plants are dependent on another plant. Just surrounding, just observe. We can see so many this donor cuscuta we can see surrounding. There is a thread-like structure which is present on the plant. Finally, it will kill the plant. Finally, it will kill the plant. Okay. This is about the story of cuscuta and donor. This is a 2 marks question. It's very important 2 marks question. It is. You have to remember this thing. Okay. You can see the picture figure number 10 Astoria and cuscuta. Now we will see the nutrition in amoeba. We will see the nutrition in amoeba. Okay, children. We will see nutrition in amoeba. We will see nutrition in amoeba. Spelling whatever, okay? Nutrition in amoeba. So in this 2 marks, it is also 2 marks question. Diagram very important. Diagram is very important. Just I will draw the diagram. I will draw the diagram. See just I will draw the diagram. Just see all of you. It is amoeba. Amoeba nucleus. Okay. There is a one particle is there outside. There is a one particle is outside. There is a one particle is there outside. Okay. Next amoeba if you see, next what happens, there is a particle there na. So again what happens, the amoeba is a shapeless organism again inside, okay, nucleus. Okay, it's the nucleus. So what happens, there is a finger-like relationship will form. It is one, okay, food molecule itself. And after that again, if you draw another diagram, this is actual liquid. And after that, if you see, another diagram, if you see, so generally what happens another diagram, okay, so the food molecule will be absorbed by these finger-like projections are there na? So these finger-like projections these are nothing but pseudopodia. Finger-like projections will capture finger-like projections will capture the food. Now it is outside actually. Now it is slowly they are capturing fingers. Now it will be okay. So to slowly it will capture the food. If you see next stage, the next stage. This is a nucleus. So what happens? The food is present in the vacuole. Food is present in the vacuole. This is nothing but it is a food particle. It is the food particle. These are called pseudopodia. These This is pseudopodia. This is called pseudopodia. It is called pseudopodia. Next one, it is called actually food vacuole. Okay, it is called food vacuole. See, listen, okay? So it is a food particle. It is captured by pseudopodia, and finally food vacuole is formed. This is called nucleus. Nucleus. See, so how the food is captured with the help of pseudopodia? It's very important, okay? So it is as a single cell organism. How it will take food? I will read. See. So depending upon the type and availability of the food organism can be assessed to arrange the strategy of food intake. Strategy. How it will take the food. General tiger, snake, rat, rabbit. How it will catch the food. How it will collect the food. That is one strategy. Everything, one strategy will be there. One plan will be there. If you see in Corona also. First they make the lockdown 4 times. After that, no lockdowns. Like that strategy will be changes. Time to time. Here also, the amoeba also make one strategy to catch the food. How it will catch the food? With the help of the pseudopodia, they make food vacuole. Inside the food vacuole, what happens? The food will be digested. The food will be after digestion. The food will be entered into the cytoplasm. Food will be entered into the cytoplasm. Okay. So here some enzymes will be involved in. After the digestion of the food will be entered into the cytoplasm. There will be mitochondria will be there now. That mitochondria will take the food and will be digested there. It will release the energy. Now the organism will live. One strategy will be there. Everything strategy. Next, some organisms break down the food materials outside of the body, then absorb it. Some of the organisms, they will digest the food outside of their body. Fungus. Okay, and for examples, bread mold, yeast, mushrooms. These are the organisms. They will release some of the chemicals in outside of the body. They will digest there, which are called saprophytes. Those are called saprophytes. Saprophytes are nothing but the organisms which will release the enzymes from their body. The outside it will be digested. Next, some of the organisms derive nutrition from the plants and animals without killing them. This type of parasitic nutrition, wide variety of organisms like Cuscuta. Okay, so you can see parasitic nutrition. Next one is parasitic nutrition. Okay, these parasitic nutrition. The parasitic nutrition won't kill another organism. Okay, next one is okay. And other like whole material breakdown outside of their bodies we can take, and then breakdown depend upon the body's design and the function. Okay, remaining thing next class. First, the homework is today's homework is you have to learn about the Cuscuta. Learn Cuscuta and nutrition in amoeba. So these two things you have learned because both are important topics. Okay, both are important. You will get question surely question from this topic. Okay, thank you children.